Bronx drill rapper Suave Drilly was shot and killed while leaving the parole office, and that's the way his life was supposed to end. Now, I'm not saying I'm happy that it happened. I'm not even saying he deserved it. But if you call yourself a drill rapper, you're a known gang member, you're all on social media dissing the ops, being disrespectful to the dead, I'm never surprised when you get your ass killed. I'm never surprised when you take your ass to jail. See, I'm one of the people that got enough common sense to know this. If you out here gang banging, you got ops that want you dead, you got robbers that tote the heaters, death may come knocking at your door. Also, if you're a gang member, you out here committing crimes against other people, you're flashing a weapon all on Instagram, the police might come knocking at your door. So if one of those two things happen, I'm never being fake. I'm never acting surprised. I'm calling it like it is. I got a cousin like that, gangbanger, being disrespectful to granny. Every time the nigga come around, he get into it with a family member. When he got shot 4 times, everybody in the family was like, oh, I can't believe they did him like this. Oh, the streets is just wicked. And I looked at my family, I said, y'all know he was acting a damn fool in the streets. I'm not saying it's right, but I understand why he got shot 4 times. That's just the type of nigga I am. But anyway, we're going to get to this story, Suave Drilly. I looked him up on social media, and I thought I was going to find a ton of music, because all the headlines keep calling him a rapper. Rapper Suave Drilly was shot and killed leaving the parole office. So when I searched him up on the internet, I found more videos of him being negative, dissing people, fighting, robbing people. This dude was a straight up menace. He was a straight up street nigga. So when I heard that he got killed while leaving the parole office, I know he had to be in some deep shit. Cause you know, broad daylight, parole office, cameras all around, witnesses looking, and 3 masked gunmen hop out on you, shoot you all in the chest, and then flee the scene. But you had to be they must really wanted your ass. I'm just being real. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna play this news clip, and then we're gonna come back and break it down. Cause what they say in this news clip is very shocking. Pay very close attention. Let's go.
But we begin tonight with a developing story out of the Bronx, where a search is now on for a gunman who shot and killed a man just moments after he left a meeting with his parole officer. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Neidinger live on the scene in Mott Haven tonight. John.
Now you heard that? He was shot and killed after leaving a meeting with his parole officer. Now the average square, they might not understand how that can happen. They might be looking at this story and say, oh, it's so sad. Why would they do him like that? Who would kill a man while leaving the parole office? Gang members? Because you got to put yourself in the shoes of a gang member. If you got an op, he's a menace on the street, but you also got the drop that he's going to see his parole officer. We all know he ain't strapped. Ain't nobody dumb enough to go to the parole officer strapped. So we know he's naked out here. So we going to line him up this way. The moment he go see that parole officer, we going to wait for him to come out and we going to blast his ass. And that's exactly what the ops did. They got the drop. He was going to see the parole officer. They figured he wasn't going to be strapped because nobody is. And the moment he walked his ass out that building, they left him on the sidewalk. I mean, I seen the video. It get real graphic like that. But let's continue.
And Mike, the NYPD crime scene unit will be working well into the night, gathering evidence here on the scene of this apparent execution of a 27-year-old man in the late afternoon. Detectives now trying to figure out why. With the scene tonight under control, the work of the crime scene unit seemed eerily calm compared to the chaos here hours earlier. In radio transmissions, a panicked parole officer was fighting back crowds on the street as she frantically called for an ambulance after a shooting, and a police dispatcher struggled to make sense of it all.
Who was shot? Stop, back off! Back off! Who was shot? Holly was shot. A police. Holly was shot. Please send someone to 79 Help is on the way, ma'am. Help is on the way.
People were getting.
Now you see that? Put yourself in the shoes of Suave Drilly. You're a drill rapper. You're a known gang member. You done rob rappers. You done beat up rappers. You think it's one of them days you just going to check in to your parole officer, you know, you go pee in the cup, take your little drug test, she asks you how you doing, are you keeping a job, are you staying out of trouble? You answer yes, but the whole time you in this meeting, the ops is masked up. They putting bullets in the guns and they finna come get you. That's how fast your life can change, man. So for all you dudes thinking, I'm a gang member, I got street cred, I'm well respected in these streets, all it takes is for one nigga that don't respect you to end your life, man. See, guns is the equalizer. You can have hands, you can be tough. All that it takes is a coward with a gun and your life is over with. Your family gotta go fund me. Your kids is fatherless. Your girl is a single mother now.
Shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. He's right, man. We really can't feel sorry for Buddy, man. Due to the fact that he just really spewed out a lot of negative energy, man. Negative thoughts. And y'all need to check out this dude named Billy Carson. He speaks heavy about frequency, manifestation. Like how you talk, how you act, it'll come back on you. You know what I'm saying? I went on this dude page. I said, let me check his music out just to see what he talking about. Clicked on one song, just a random song, and he ain't got many songs on YouTube. I don't even think he got 10 songs. But the one I clicked on, after about a minute, close to 2 minutes, I had to click off. Because he talking pure foolishness. All he talking about is upping the blicky on people. And I'm like, all y'all got ops, so y'all ain't cool with nobody? And then he went to the parole office to see his parole officer. Ain't nobody thinking about getting stretched out, man, leaving the parole office. Because that's a government place. You know, everybody thinking like, I dare anybody come up here with that foolishness. But hey, if you got dudes that'll wear a dress, lipstick, fingernail polish, boy, these dudes will do anything. They'll do anything, especially when they want you bad enough. So like I say, man, I ain't gonna be long-winded, but you really can't feel sorry for this dude. And I can tell he was just freestyling just by the way he was rapping. A lot of punching in, punching out. Some of y'all need to stop that, man. Because if you're not on no Biggie level, Nas, Eminem, people like that, Common, you know, people, Mos Def, all them folks who like read books and stuff. Like these folk know how to tell stories. And you gotta be a thinker, man, when you freestyling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you gonna say anything, and that's the best you can do. All he's talking about is upping the blicky on people. So he pretty much talked up his own demise. You know? So for y'all up and coming rappers, y'all need to like keep that in mind, man. Start taking time to write y'all lyrics, man. If you gonna talk about erasing somebody, like tell it in a true story, like something that can really take place. If somebody breaking your house while you and your wife and kids and now, then yeah, you can up the blicky on him. You'll beat that. But just talking about upping the blick on people because you feel like they looked at you wrong, or you in the club and they stepped on your new Michael Jordan tennis shoes after you just ate your bucket of Church's chicken, that ain't gonna get it, bro. It gonna get you washed out, rinsed out, dried out, and erased real quick, man. I mean, it's just time out for the idiotic stuff, man. And it's like none of these cats haven't learned nothing. You can go back 5 years. We really can go back longer than that, but I'm just gonna say 5. All the rappers that done got erased just for talking crazy. And these cats still haven't learned nothing, man. It's almost like y'all ready to check out of here. And I'm just gonna leave that right there. You know, don't get mad at me. Look in the mirror, be mad at your damn self. And when you do knock yourself upside the head, try to knock some sense into yourself, man. I'ma holler at y'all.